Everyone doing? I know. Usually this goes so smooth. We have never ever had trouble doing a live before, and then for some reason the camera is just not working today. But we're here.
Yeah.
Hey
Amy.
Hey Amy. Hey Brugan. Hey Colin. How's it going? I think it's because our stream bit rate is low. I think that's the issue.
Yeah. So if we're a little bit like glitchy or anything, we are on mobile internet.
Yeah.
But we'll try our best.
Yeah, we'll try our best. Hey Ronald. Oh, how's it going in the Netherlands?
Oh.
Hey Lewis. How's it going? Let us know if the audio's okay from over here as well.
Yeah, just let us know if there's any issues with anything.
What did you get for your birthday?
I'll let you start as your birthday was first.
Oh yeah, so my birthday was the 7th. What did I get?
So our friends and family were very
I was going to say, we don't really get each other presents.
No.
So we didn't get each other anything. But yeah, I had a great birthday. We were just chilling on Anchor with my parents, which was amazing. I guess that was my present, actually. My parents coming to see us, which was lovely. And yeah, they got me, my parents sent me money. We've got so many chocolates.
Loads of chocolates.
Lots of goodies bought from England.
Gaming headset.
Yeah, headset. Yeah, what did you get?
Mostly money. Yeah, mostly money.
Yeah.
And it's really difficult because obviously we're on a small boat, so we can't really have lots of stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was really, really helpful.
Oh, Jess said, happy birthday.
Oh, thanks, Jess. Hope you're okay.
Lilia says hello. Hi,
Lilia. Hey, Lilia.
How are you? Thank you all so much for our cards, for our birthday cards.
Yeah, thank you.
Lovely. They're all behind, well, some of them are behind us. Yeah, thank you, guys. Clive said, Obinya.
Obinya. Been good.
Been good. Been really good. All is good, guys. All is good.
The weather has been absolutely amazing this last week, so it's been beautiful.
I think today's the first day we moaned about the heat.
Yes.
It was like 31 degrees today, and we were like, woo!
They'll be on the toasty side.
But it was lovely still. It was lovely. Hey, Leo Ace.
Hey.
Happy birthday, guys. Pictures looked fab. That's from Julianne Smith. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we've been having an amazing time with my family here in Palma.
Yes, this week has been brilliant.
It's been lovely. It's been really nice. Hey, Lance. Lance said we can hear you loud and clear. That's really good.
Awesome.
Oh, hey, Clint. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, no way.
It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Hi, Audrey. Happy birthday, she said.
Oh, thank you.
And Leo said, happy birthday, bro.
Oh, thank you.
Lance, happy birthday from Laurie and Lance. Oh, guys, that's lovely. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a brilliant week. We've obviously been in Palma for a week. Well,
yeah, 7 days now.
7 days in Palma,
yeah.
Which is probably a bit longer than we would usually spend in one place. So it's been amazing. We've really, really explored.
Yeah, we've soaked it in.
Took the parents to see all the sites, so they had a lovely week as well. But yeah, Clive said, happy birthday. Universal gift tokens always welcome. It's still a bit unsettled back home.
Oh.
Yeah, I can imagine. Nearly at 10k subs.
We are so close.
Yeah, so close.
We're almost there. Thanks to everyone.
Yeah,
you guys have been so amazing following along.
Yeah, it's surreal. I can't believe that even 10 people want to watch us, let alone 10k.
I know. It's mad.
And we know it's not just our family and friends because we don't know that many people.
Yeah.
So thank you all so much.
Thank you all.
Ashley said, drive past Skate Hut in Halzone all the time and say, oh, I watched this series and these guys are having the best time.
Oh, I'm actually representing
Skate Hut
right now.
So if anyone doesn't know, that's Bryn's old job that he used to work at.
Yeah. And the guys there are amazing.
Yeah.
So it's such a good place to work. So grateful for my time there.
Simon Smith from Jersey Channel Islands. Oh, amazing.
Oh.
Said happy birthday.
Thank you.
Clint, good to see you living your best life. How's the drone?
Oh, it's amazing. So, ours and Clint's mutual friend Chris, he gave us a little DJI Mini before we came back out. and it's brilliant. Like, such a nice, easy, simple drone to use, and we can just literally in the anchorage fly it, and yeah, we've got some amazing shots. So
We've used it so much.
we've used it all the time.
We use it almost every new place we go to, don't we?
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing. Although the first time I tried to catch it, I chopped my finger.
Yeah, wasn't too good.
It drew a lot of blood, but I'm alright.
Luckily, it's not the powerful one, so
Yeah.
it wasn't too bad.
Lewis said, loving the chewed Meg cap.
Oh, thanks.
There is a story behind this, actually.
Yeah. The story of so we went to a cinema because the Meg had just come out. Me and Jade were getting married, and we asked if we could have the big cutout Meg, like that people would have photos taken with.
You know what? I think I've got a picture.
Yes, there it is.
I've got a picture. I'll just see if you guys can see this.
So,
Go on, keep explaining your story.
So yeah, this cutout was basically at the cinema, and we wanted to use it at our wedding. So we asked them. They had to contact Warner Brothers, get permissions, and when they got back to us and they're like, "Yes, it's no problem. You can come and take it as soon as we finished." So when we went to go and grab it, they actually gave us a goodie set for our wedding as well, which was like Meg cups, this Meg hat, Meg merch.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
It was a surreal time, like trying to smuggle this giant shark in our car and go to the cinema.
Yeah.
And putting it into a wedding venue. But hey, Just Tam, hope you're okay.
Hey.
Are you gonna make a special 10K video? Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Have you guys got any suggestions on what would make a
good
10K video? Enjoy work, Amy.
Oh.
Leo said looking tanned. Do you know what? Yeah, just today we looked in the mirror and I was like, I feel like this has come overnight, this tan.
Yeah. It has been sunny very sunny this last week.
Yeah.
So we both caught the sun a little bit.
Bryn's still got his tiger foot tan though.
Yes, I need to take my sandals off from time to time.
And I've got a bit of a sunglasses tan, like that's white here and then panda eyes, but yeah. Don't be silly, you guys are top of my sailing must watch list. Oh, that's so kind, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Also, if you see me looking down, Jade's eyes are better than mine, and I'm reading your comments on my phone. I'm not being rude, I'm just trying to read what you're saying.
Hi Terry, how's it going in Plymouth? What's the weather doing there at the minute?
Yeah. Hopefully the guys back in the UK, because I've heard they've had a bit of rain over the last 2 weeks or something.
Yeah.
So hopefully the weather's turning for you, and it's been, and it's a bit warmer for you at the minute.
Happy birthday, same as my mom in South Africa.
Oh, awesome.
Oh,
thank you.
That's lovely.
Hi, Ralph.
How's it going?
Told you, get a catch landing net for when you're moving. Catch landing net? Is that for fishing?
Love and leave you in the middle of my exam, open book. Oh, mate, good luck with your exam.
Yeah.
Julianne, hope it all goes okay. Thanks for tuning in, though. Thanks for saying hey.
10K giveaway.
Ooh, we should do a giveaway.
We could do something like that.
Yeah, we could do a giveaway.
Yeah. So we'll do like another live stream and then something like that, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be a good show. They also said see if some brand wants to collaborate for a 10K special.
Yeah, we could do. Could get in.
That'd be quite cool.
See if we could get in touch with.
Yeah, watch this space. Thank you for the suggestions. That's quite a good idea, actually. Yeah. Gwen said, "Is there a YouTube plaque award for 10K?"
I don't think there is.
I think it's
100K is when it starts. Yeah.
Keep grinding away.
We'll just keep making videos until we hit it.
Yeah.
Palmer looks amazing. Oh, do you know what?
Lucy, that is. That's your sister.
Yeah, I know. It is amazing. Like, so it's really refreshing. Like how would you describe Palmer? Like the vibe.
It's absolutely stunning. It's got a really nice mix of obviously like the history and very like authentic, but then there's some amazing little like back streets where it's a really like bohemian vibe. And some amazing like bars and restaurants and stuff. It's absolutely stunning, and I like where it's located as well, because obviously we got the train into Sola, but you can get the bus into Soya. I don't know how it's pronounced, but on the north of Mallorca in like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's really well located to get around to other places as well. But yeah, we really, really like it here, don't we?
Yeah.
It's absolutely lovely. Come here for a holiday. I would recommend it.
Yeah, definitely.
And the marina's not a bad cost either, actually.
No.
I think, considering where it is.
Yeah,
like
I think
25
€25 a night.
a night.
Yeah.
But yeah, we probably wouldn't have stayed in the marina for a week, but thank you, my parents. Okay, Clive means the drones and fish.
Catching the drone, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
We could definitely try that. I think maybe we'll go to a beach, use it on a beach, and try catching it on the beach.
Yeah,
so
practice.
Have a little practice first, for sure.
Maybe you'll be better at catching drones than fish.
I'm probably definitely better at catching drones than fish.
Rory said, your channel has made me want to leave my life behind and buy a boat. Keep going, guys.
Oh,
that's amazing to hear.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. We might be biased, but obviously we'd say go for it. Yeah. Buy a boat and just do it. But Clive, I'm a very slow, clumsy typist. So are we. I'm also a very slow and clumsy speaker and in life. Are you guys still happy with your... Sorry, I missed that comment. Just scroll up a bit. Are you guys still happy with your boat? Would you, in hindsight, get anything different? Of course, happy birthday. That's from Ashley.
I would say for the route that we've taken, this boat is... I don't think we could have done better for this boat.
Yeah.
I think if you're going to stay somewhere and cruise a particular location, so like if you was going to buy a boat in Greece and just cruise Greece and maybe the Adriatic or like that style of sailing, you could probably buy a more suited boat for just that. That would be more comfortable because it doesn't need to have all the things to cross, say, the Bay of Biscay or the Atlantic. But if you want a boat to do distance, like you're going to be crossing unknown waters, things like that, then yeah, this boat is probably more suited towards that. So we're really, I think this boat's been perfect for everything that we've wanted.
Yeah, I think obviously price was the biggest factor as to why we didn't get a bigger boat.
Yeah.
But now I actually think we've really loved doing it on a smaller boat because there's so many advantages that come with that as well. The good spots in the anchorage.
Yeah.
We get to go shallower. We get to go nearer to like the rocks. Marinas are so much cheaper. And yeah, it's been brilliant.
Yeah.
We've loved it.
And I think it's knowing what your comfort levels are. We find it super comfortable in this boat. We don't struggle for space. It's been perfectly fine for us. But for some people, it may be on the tight side, so they would probably want to go bigger. But it just depends on each person's individual preferences, really, I think.
Yeah, good answer. Thank you, Vince. He said happy birthday, Brit.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the birthday wishes, everyone, as well. Really appreciate it. But been out sailing? Oh, lovely. Have you had a good sail, Vince? Where have you been nice?
Yeah.
Paul, happy birthday. Hope you're both having an awesome time adventuring. Oh, hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we messaged you back on Facebook. We're a bit behind.
Yeah, we're
replying. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed that book. We loved it.
Yeah.
For anyone wondering what book it was Get Real.
Get Real, Get Gone, Go Now.
Yeah.
Something like that.
You probably all know it. Get Real, Get Gone, I think it's called. But it's like one of the first books we read when we were looking at getting a boat. Someone recommended it to us, and it's amazing. Yeah,
it goes through all the pros and cons of all the different aspects of sailing, what you might want on a boat, and how it's just a brilliant book to kind of minimise the stuff that you think you need down to what you actually need and just go in sailing.
Yeah, sure. Terry said, beautiful and sunny here, but I bet it's warmer where you are, and happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
I'm glad it's nice there as well. I'm glad it's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I think it's cooled down a little bit here now, so it's about 27 degrees.
It was in the 30s earlier.
Yeah.
We've been told today, Cara and Brendan told us that it's going to be like 37 degrees or something next week, so that'll be interesting.
Talking to Brendan.
Talking to Brendan. And the swimming pool in the marina is good, yeah.
Yeah.
So Brendan and Cara are just a few boats down from us here in the marina. You guys will know them, Sailing Tonic. They've been in like all of our videos. But yeah, I wonder if they're going to come and gate crash in a minute.
You never know.
But yeah, there's a swimming pool here on the marina, which is like really, really exciting. That was a surprise for us, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's nice, relaxing.
Jess said, what's been the best thing you've done so far this season?
What's your vote? I'll let you go first. I've got a couple of things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You go first then.
Okay,
I'm thinking.
I've got 3 things. So one would have been the free diving. I've really enjoyed being able to get back in the sea, clear water, being able to dive 10 to like whatever meters, and just get some really good practice in. So that's one thing. Second was the sail to, was it Ibiza or Mallorca better?
It's Ibiza.
They were both really, really good.
Yeah.
They were both light wind, just perfect cruising, like sails. So
But I think Mallorca we had to motor a little bit, whereas Ibiza was like the whole way.
that was it. Ibiza was the one. And also, during that sail, putting the spinnaker up for the first time.
Yeah.
So they're my 3 things that I've absolutely loved.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think the best moment for me probably was when we first got the whole sail to Ibiza, which was, if you've seen our latest video, you'll see how much we enjoyed that. It was just beautiful light wind sailing, clear starry sky, bioluminescence, everything you could ever imagine being perfect on the sail. And then we arrived at night in Cala de Hort in Ibiza.
Yeah.
And then the first time we obviously saw the anchorage was the next morning, and we just could not believe how clear and blue the sea was. Like we have never seen anything like that in our life.
And it was full of fish.
It was full of fish. So I was just so overwhelmed. Like that for me was the best moment. Like jumping in straight off your boat.
Yeah.
So kind of warm water.
Kind of warm. It was still early in the season, so warmer water.
Yeah, it was amazing. And hey Andy, oh, it's good to see you. Nice to see you on the stream thing. Both looking great. Happy birthday. Not even sure whose it is. You'll soon be at 100k.
Oh, thank you.
Your support's been awesome, Andy. We always love reading your comments and everything. So, it's Bryn's birthday today.
My birthday today. Jade's was 3 days ago.
Yeah, nice and close together.
Yeah.
But yeah, amazing. Forester Dean.
Love it.
We love Forester Dean,
yeah.
Where are you headed from here? East, south to Morocco, Canaries? That's a good question. We don't know.
I think we'll be sailing east. From here, we'll probably go to Menorca, Sardinia, Italy, and then probably round to Albania. I think that's kind of our rough plan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's our immediate plans. Yeah.
And then after that, we have no
idea. Lewis, 12 months in, bumbling around the Solent. You can't beat the Solent, can you?
Yes, that's amazing.
Any reason you didn't take the canals through the Med? There's a few reasons. I think the main one was probably we just wanted to get the sailing experience.
Yeah.
We really wanted to have that kind of big crossing of Biscay as like a bit of a building block for the season, like overnight sailing experience, just like sleeping in shifts experience. Like we'd never done anything, so it was like a big jump, and we were quite excited by the idea of it, I think.
And it felt very adventurous.
Yeah, it felt like an adventure.
Yeah.
And then also I think just the time factor of the canals probably.
Yeah.
I'm not actually sure how long it takes usually.
I think it's like you can do it in 2 to 3 months, something like that. But at the time when we left, because obviously with lockdowns and stuff like that, there was another channel which you all probably watch, Wildlands. They went through the canals and they got stuck during the lockdowns. So as we were watching their channel, we then thought, well, we wanted to do the sailing anyway, but yeah, that kind of put us off going into the canals as well. The fact that we could get stuck somewhere.
Yeah, I think that probably was the main factor. And I think cost as well, because obviously paying for the fuel down the canal.
It costs more in fuel and getting the mast taken down and stuff like that. So
Leo, when are you leaving? So we're actually leaving Palma tomorrow.
Yep.
And then we're gonna make our way basically towards Menorca, but we're gonna stop at probably a few places on the east coast of Mallorca.
Yeah.
And then make our way to Menorca.
Mm-hmm.
And from Menorca head to Sardinia.
Yeah.
Probably, I think.
Yeah, so I don't know exactly when we would arrive in Albania, but we're just going to keep taking it step by step, and as we can keep moving with the weather, we'll just keep getting good sailing, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. How come Bryn is so tanned and Jade is still British beige in colour? I swear, if you just saw me about 3 months ago in person, you would think this is really tanned. Because
Yeah.
I was like a sheet of paper pale. Like this was my skin colour. Bryn's just naturally, he just tans so easily.
Yeah, if the sun only has to brush me,
Yeah.
and this is the effects.
Yeah. Vince said, just out in the Brizzle Channel in the nice blue water. Oh, lovely.
I'm sure it's extremely blue. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you go for a little free dive in the lovely water? I didn't catch the name of that book. I'll just double check, but
Yeah.
I'm sure it was Get Real,
Get
Gone,
Gone.
I think it's called. But let me just have a look.
Come to Egypt. It's going to be like 46 tomorrow. Wow. Do you know what? I would absolutely love to come to Egypt though.
Yeah.
So we are gonna take you up on that offer, even though
Yeah,
you wasn't really
100%.
offering.
We'll invite ourselves.
We'll invite ourselves, and if in case anyone's wondering, that's my cousin.
Yeah. Maybe we won't come when it's 46 though.
No, but we want to do some diving. That would
Yeah.
be amazing.
So the book is called Get Real, Get Gone: How to Become a Modern Sea Gypsy and Sail Away Forever, by Rick Page, and it was probably the most inspirational book we'd read when we first started getting into sailing, because it's all about how you should just like do it, don't like think too much, and you know, doing it on a budget as well. And yeah, it's a brilliant read. It's really good,
and it really breaks down budgets very well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the one that I think that's still one of my favourite sailing books.
Yeah, it's a good one. Oops, I scrolled too far. Tony, hi. Caroline and Tony.
Hey.
Hi, how's it going, guys? Where in the world are you? Chris said happy birthday from Woot Woot.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chris. Tony, done some of your stuff. Always watch. Aww. Thank you so much for watching. That's awesome, Tony. Thank you. Thanks. I love your channel, as the small boat lifestyle is hugely appealing. Can you continue to sell the med and reset your EU visa somewhere?
Yes.
Or will you regularly go home to reset them instead? And that's Colin.
I think the way that it seems to be working is we're going to be able to reset in the med. The one thing we're curious about at the minute is wintering. So we can stay on the boat for winters, and we can do the like jumping in and jumping out of the visa zones. But after like last season, we got stuck like because of the weather. So you can't. It depends where we are as to how much sailing we can actually do, and I don't know whether it's worth going back to the UK for a few months just to like work and top up our funds, just while the sailing's not that great. So that's probably something we're looking at doing as well. We're not sure yet, but
if anyone here does sail the med or has sailed the med and has any tips on like sailing all year, we'd love to hear it.
Yeah, we'd love to hear about that.
Because I know people do sail through the winter, so I'd be curious to know, you know, if there's any areas which are like better or more predictable. Or
and the other thing with it is, if we're always going to be in marinas over the winter avoiding weather, that's going to cost us quite a lot of money, and we would probably have to go back to fund that as well.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. Awesome Easter is after that. Come north to Lulea. My Vega might actually be ready by then. Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, that sounds brilliant.
That sounds awesome. It's a good boat as well, isn't it?
I love Vegas,
the Albin Vegas. A little late, but happy birthday. Mine is tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday for tomorrow.
Yeah,
thank you.
Happy birthday. Rory said, would you ever try to cross the Atlantic in Talisman?
We don't know. We can do. I don't think we have any issues with crossing the Atlantic and Talisman.
Yeah.
We just don't know what we're doing yet, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
We try not to make too many plans because sailing doesn't seem to follow any rules.
It doesn't seem to allow you to plan.
Yeah, so we kind of just go with the flow of getting where we can get to, enjoying the sailing, not thinking too far ahead of ourselves. But we have also looked at a route across the Indian Ocean.
Yeah.
So whether we go east, west, we don't know yet. We could even go south. We could just go around like South Africa.
Oh yeah, that'd be a laugh, wouldn't it?
Well, actually,
I'll be up for that.
I think there is a record. I've not been able to find it, but I have been told by the Stag 28 owners group that there is a stag that made it down
really
halfway down Africa.
I need to find that person.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And I'm not sure whether it was actually Talisman that did it on like an old owner, or whether it was another boat. I'm not sure because there's like mixed lines. But so yeah, it's not that they can't do it. This boat would, I think, comfortably cross the Atlantic.
Yeah, I think it definitely would.
Yeah.
100%. We have a lot of faith that would be fine.
Yeah.
Chris said that's a good trip to do. Want to do that one as well. Yeah. Cornish, Clive. I vaguely remember them saying it on one of their videos now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. We might have missed something there.
Yeah.
We might have missed a comment there. Jason said, made it at last. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Glad you could make it.
Lee, happy birthday. Keep keeping it real from sunny Scotland.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks so much. Thank you. Hope all is good in Scotland. Is it sunny? That's awesome.
I think the UK has got.
Yeah, it got good weather.
It's got a good day. Good weather day today.
Happy birthday. Another happy birthday wish there for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the title, Jade. Yeah. I think a lot of cruisers would know that book. I actually think was it given to us by someone?
It might have been a present. Yeah. I think
it was a present from somebody. Clive, One Touch of the Sun, and I Go Lobster. Yeah, do you know what? I used to burn even in the tiniest bit of sun, but I think just the longer I've been on the boat, I have acclimatized now, and I never burn anymore.
No.
Like, I reflect the sun most of the time, but I don't burn, which is fine. Like sailing in chocolate in the channel.
Sounds like the channel, yeah.
Yeah. I really wish that a chocolate company would just sponsor us.
That would be amazing.
You know what I mean? I'll be up for that.
Yeah, if anyone works at a chocolate company and you reckon you could talk the CEO into sponsoring us,
we would be up for that.
We don't want money, just chocolate.
Just chocolate. Or crisps, it's fine. Gwen said, have you seen any more amazing things like bioluminescent plankton or wildlife like dolphins?
So, something really cool happened this week with your mum and dad.
Oh, yeah.
So, we hadn't done it before, but we basically shined a light off the boat at night in the anchorage because it was crystal clear water, and we saw barracuda and stingrays in the anchorage. So I really enjoyed that. It was really cool to see.
My parents were well impressed as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, we saw bioluminescence on our sail to Ibiza.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It was so cool. It's like when obviously the rudder at the back of your boat that you use to kind of steer, it leaves like a trail behind the boat.
Where there's like turbulence in the water.
Yeah, and the trail behind was just all this like blue glitter, and it's just absolutely stunning. It's so cool.
Yeah.
And we actually really impressed my mum when she was here the other day, because we told her how sometimes when you flush the toilet, you get bioluminescence coming through the toilet, and she did it, and she was like, "Oh my god!"
Yep.
So I never thought I'd be looking down the toilet for bioluminescence.
And that's something that no one had mentioned. But then once we owned a boat, people were like, "Oh, have you seen the glitter in the toilet?" I was like, "No way, this is amazing."
It's awesome. Can you recommend a good all-round wetsuit for free diving, open water swimming, mainly in the UK? Great channel, by the way. Thank you.
Thank you. So I would say there's 2 spearfishing stores in the UK on the South Coast that do good wetsuits, and pretty much any open cell. In the UK, you probably want 5mm or 7mm, but as long as it's an open cell wetsuit, you should be all good. But there's loads of brands that you'd be okay with. But I'd probably go, I think it's spearfishing.co.uk or spearfishingstore.co.uk, and they're great guys, like really, really knowledgeable. Not obviously just for spearfishing, but they're good free divers, and they have loads of free diving gear in there as well to get people started.
I just realised I don't have my party hat on.
No.
Oh no.
Aww.
There you go. Is that better?
That's better.
Happy birthday from Christoph.
Oh, thank you.
And Louis said, I'm dreading the Shenzhen dramas, hoping to squirrel away in Morocco.
Do you know what? It's not that bad.
Yeah.
I think it's just as long as you're travelling, there's no issues because you can make your way through the Mediterranean and coming in and out of the Schengen zones anyway. So I think it's just a little bit of planning, and obviously, unfortunately, we can't stay in certain countries for as long as we
Yeah,
want now.
I think that's the biggest problem. Is like we have felt a little bit rushed.
Yeah.
Because obviously you're aware that, like, I mean, at the minute, I don't know if you guys know obviously our exact timeline, but we've got until the 4th of July
Yeah.
to leave the Schengen zone. And we were stuck in Almerimar waiting for weather until the end of April. Obviously, we probably should have just started the season a little bit later, maybe. But
Yeah.
so the whole of April was basically gone, which only left us with May, June, and then that's it,
Yeah.
really. So we felt a little bit rushed with the Balearics, like, you know, aware of this time restraint. So yeah, that's been the issue. But then there's obviously the flip side to it, which is really good, in that we get to explore other places that we might not have gone to.
And we like the sailing's fun as well. Like,
Yeah.
it is good just getting out, because we probably, how often would you say we're in one place and then we move?
Oh, we move pretty quick.
I'd say 3 days to 5 days in a place, and then we're probably moving on to another place. So yeah, something like that. But yeah, we get to see some amazing places because we're moving all the time.
Yeah, well, I meant, like, obviously we get to go to these non-Schengen places that we wouldn't have gone to before. So like Albania, Montenegro are meant to be absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Turkey, and yeah, Morocco looks stunning as well.
Tunisia.
So Tunisia. So that, I think that is the good thing, that there is these options that you can go to, which are still amazing cruising grounds.
Yeah.
It's just the time limit that we don't like. We'd like to just have the total freedom to just move when we want to move, rather than moving when you think you have to. But yeah. Ralph said, "Happy birthday! I have to get back to work. Talk soon." Thanks, Ralph.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
Thank you. Hope work goes okay. Andy, my mate, is threatening to take me sailing next weekend on Avon Grace, the cutler we brought back from Faroe. As long as the weather is good, they're going to chuck me on board. Just down to Cardiff.
Oh, amazing! That sounds brilliant.
Yeah, that sounds epic. That's cool. That'll be a fun journey, wouldn't it?
I hope that happens for you. That sounds really good.
Yeah, enjoy. That sounds really good. Do miss UK sailing sometimes, don't we, actually? The kind of challenge of it.
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting a boat, possibly a Cornish shrimper, and hello from Torquay.
Oh, hey. Cornish shrimpers, brilliant boats. Like they haven't changed in design for so long. They're like a proper proven boat, and they can stand up to the weather as well. So great boat. Yeah, do it.
Do it. Gwen said, "Take me with you if you go to South Africa, only fair." Do you know what? I will. That is a deal.
Yeah.
So Gwen's one of my friends from back home, and she took me with her to South Africa, with all her family, and stayed with the family in South Africa, and it was absolutely epic. Yeah. Bryn's still jealous of that all the time, Gwen.
Yes.
He brings it up all the time, how I went there. But yeah, deal. Sailing Fair Isle.
Yeah.
Spent the winter in Chechme, I don't know how you say that, in Turkey, and it seemed to be a top friendly marina with good access to spares and repairs.
Perfect. That sounds brilliant.
Yeah, I think the prices in Turkey look really good, don't they?
Yeah.
For wintering, like, should be a good price.
I think so.
Yeah, that might be what we end up doing, to be honest.
Yeah.
Thanks. Sorry, my screen name is written in Hebrew. The English translation is, sorry, the screen's so far away, I can't read. Etan. Is that how you say it? Etan or Etan. Clive said, check out Fair Isle, Greece and Turkey and Croatia for overwintering.
Oh, perfect. I've actually watched a few of their videos, so I think I need to just go back and have another watch through and see how the pros do it.
Yeah, get some tips.
Yeah.
Thank God for YouTube. How else would we ever know where to go?
I know.
Leo said, how's the fins? Well, on Lucy, Leo and Lucy.
The fins are amazing. Yeah. So over Christmas, our family kindly got us some new freediving fins.
Yeah. And
they're fiberglass rather than the plastic ones that we had before. And they're just so much more comfy, nicer in the water. It's just amazing to dive with.
They've changed it so much for me, because I just have really weak ankles, like notoriously have weak ankles. And the old fins we had, they were usable, but by the end I'd have like a bruise around my ankles, and it'd be really achy and really sore. And these ones are so much like lighter to use, that I can easily get the kind of power to swim down, and so much more comfortable. Yeah, they're brilliant. They're really, really good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lucy. They're amazing. You'll see them in like quite a few videos coming up. We use them all the time. Clive said check out SV and Pavidas for overwintering spots.
Yeah, I've spoke to those guys as well. They have been a wealth of knowledge.
They are so knowledgeable. Joshua said happy birthday. I found your channel when the video you bought Talisman had just come out and we've been watching since. Love your channel.
Oh, thank you.
Just sailed my own first sailboat to home yesterday. Oh, that's amazing.
Brilliant.
That's so good to hear. That's awesome. And congratulations.
Yeah. Let us know what boat you got.
Yeah. How did the sail go? Was it all good?
Yeah.
Alanya.
Hey, thank you.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, I hope you had a nice trip back yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh.
Was it yesterday? Was it today? It was today.
Was it today?
Yeah. Yeah, you got.
Oh, yeah, they're still.
Yeah.
Oh, they might still be in the air.
Yeah, are you guys at home now? Have you landed from your flight? Clive said, have you looked at Crete, Cyprus, and the other big islands?
So we've had a look, pretty much from Albania, Italy, across Greece and Crete, Turkey and Cyprus. So there's a few key ones that we've picked out at the minute, but we're going to see what timings are like, because by the time we probably get to leave Albania, I don't know whether we can make it all the way across Greece to Turkey, or so we're just going to see close to the time, but we have picked out quite a few that we've liked the look of.
Are you thinking of heading over to Greece to do the islands? You can then go to Turkey or Cyprus to get out of Schengen and winter out over there.
So with timings, we, as Jade mentioned earlier, we have to leave the Schengen area by the 4th of July.
Yeah.
So if we get to Albania thereabouts that, then we'll have July, August, September in Albania, which leaves us with October, November, December, which is the beginning of winter. So we don't really want to be getting caught out too much. So we don't know how much movement we're going to be able to do. But yeah, so that'll, if we do cruise Greece and go over to Cyprus, it will be winter months. So we're just going to get some more knowledge, talk to some more people, and make a choice close to the time. Yeah, definitely.
Vince said just find a secluded island and hide there.
That sounds like a perfect plan.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. I guess there's not many choices here though, is there? The secluded islands.
Not in the Mediterranean, I don't
The Mediterranean is very, very busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think where we could go. Like,
there's loads of Greek islands that are
Greece.
uninhabited.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably true.
We'll keep an eye out.
Head to Greece and hide them.
Yeah.
Live in a cave.
Yeah, we'll do that. It's fine.
Mike said, oops, where's it gone? Hi guys, happy birthday. Mike and Fenna SV Falcon. Oh, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hope you guys are well.
Yeah, hope you guys are good. Tony said hello from Benidorm. Love your program.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thanks guys. Thank you. And hi to Benidorm. Love your birthday and program. Oh, thanks so much. Clive said they just visited another amazing natural anchorage in Turkey this week. Boats on anchor all year. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds really good. Yeah, there's a lot of choice, which is good. Like, we're not really short on places to go. It's just deciding where to go.
It's deciding where to go and how far we're going to be sailing to get to them places. That's it, I think.
Yeah. And will we have the weather to do it?
Yeah, that's the interesting part.
You said it correctly, Aitan. And if you come up or near Israel or Turkey, I'd love to meet up. Izmir is an hour-and-a-half flight. We would absolutely love to. Yeah, we'd love to see Israel, wouldn't we, as well?
It looks like such a cool country.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. We'll give you a shout if we make it there. Alanya said, we are still in the airport. We've been rerouted to East Midlands with a 3-hour delay. We just want to get home to the puppy. Much preferred this time yesterday.
Oh, no.
That sucks, guys. You've had no luck?
No.
Oh, I hope you get back.
Yeah, I hope it goes okay from now on.
Gosh, that sucks.
And yeah, it was a really, so these guys they actually came and visited us yesterday, so it was really nice to have them on the boat.
Yeah. There's between 1,200 to 6,000 Greek islands, loads of adventuring around there.
Perfect.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
I want to do it in the summer.
Yeah.
That's where I want to enjoy it the most, when it's like the warmest, the water's warmer.
Yeah.
So we need to time it so that we get Greece in the summer.
For sure. Clive said I sent you a link to a couple that overwintered on the cheap in Greece.
Perfect. Oh, thank you so much. We'll check those out.
Yeah, awesome. Zero look.
Yeah.
Guys, I know that sucks. That does. Hope you get back soon.
Yeah.
Get back to the puppy. Joshua, I got an Albin Vega from 75. The inboard doesn't work, and there's a lot of little things that need fixing, but I love it.
That's a brilliant boat. And do you know what? I don't think there's a boat, even brand new boats, that are like just everything works. So yeah, you've got your hands on just a solid, good boat, and you'll get to know it. Like if you're working on it and you're doing things how you want them, you get to know your boat so much better. So you're gonna have an amazing adventure. That's brilliant.
Absolutely. Vince said vegan kebabs for dinner, not to make you jealous at all. Oh, that sounds lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, good shout. Are these ones that you've made, or are these ones that you've bought in a restaurant, or we actually treated ourselves tonight for our birthdays, didn't we? We haven't ate out in a while. Well, when my parents were here, we did, because they kept making us eat out.
Yeah.
But we had a lovely Indian tonight, didn't we? It was so nice. There's this really nice place here in Palma. We had a little mini feast, didn't we?
Yeah.
I had like a vegan thali, so it had like a lentil dal, a cauliflower curry. It was lovely. Yeah. It was nice. And you had like a veggie tandoori.
Sizzler.
Yeah.
It was so good.
It was lovely. It was really nice. So we're full, but I do actually really fancy chocolate, so I was literally just thinking I'm going to get some chocolate. I didn't want to be mocked by everyone though.
I was going to say, is it
again.
A video where Jade isn't eating? Is it even chasing currents?
Chasing calories. Patricia, thank you so much. I hope you're okay. It's lovely to hear from you. Yeah. Mishka Nesta said, hey, how are you?
Oh, we're very good, thank you.
We're really, really good, thank you. How are you? Yeah, we're great. It's nice and cool now.
Yeah, it's just the temperature's getting...
Yeah. Vince said, made on board, jazzy and cooked by the sun. Ooh.
Oh, amazing.
That's
cooked
the
by
best
the sun.
kind of food. What kind of cooker do you have? Is it like a ghost sun type thing, or solar cooker?
You've got solar and then it goes in.
And then it's your oven.
Yeah.
Let us know. All that talk of curry last night, we are going for one tomorrow if we ever get home. Oh, guys, get back safe.
Yeah.
Get back. I've got to say though, like the curries back in Birmingham are pretty good.
If anyone's had a curry in Birmingham, they know that I might be biased, but I'm just saying it. Birmingham does the best curries.
Well, you get a lot for your money.
That's
what Brent's basing it on, the quantity.
No. It's not just quantity. Birmingham, well, the area is just known for having the best curry houses. There's
a lot of choice, definitely. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can easily extend your visa in Turkey to 6 months, so you can spend the whole winter there if that's the case. The exchange rate in Turkey is very good, making it a cheap stay.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be one of our top priorities, like Turkey, I think, for a winter.
Yeah. We're definitely looking into, like, extensions in different places as well.
Yeah.
We even looked here in the Balearics to see if we could get a bit of an extension, and that was a straight up no.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Spain don't seem to be giving any visa extensions out, just in case anyone wondered.
But we keep trying our luck with different places anyway, but... yeah, it's good to know about Turkey. It's definitely looking good. I think it looks stunning. Turkey does for the anchorages as well. Mishka said, good, I own a sailboat. Awesome,
amazing.
Awesome. What boat do you have? Induction hob, 200 amp lithium, and a massive solar panel.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah. That's a good setup.
Yeah.
Gwen said Johnny Depp just went for a curry in Birmingham, apparently.
See, if Johnny Depp
knows... Johnny Depp knows.
Yeah, that's the best curries.
God, and we're stuck here in Palma while Johnny Depp's in Birmingham. Oh, I did read that actually, that Johnny Depp was in Birmingham.
Is there with a band member, someone who's a musician? I think he's touring with a musician. I read.
Oh. Ashley said curry in the Black Country has got to be better.
I think
Yeah, I think so.
I think the Black Country has the Curry Mile.
Yeah.
Which is like just a chain.
Where is the Balti Triangle?
Black Country.
That's Black Country.
That's in Lyons, Stourbridge.
Ah.
So they are the renowned best curries.
Yeah. Reach out to Sailing ABC if you're heading to Turkey. Okay, we've not actually heard of them, so that's interesting.
I've watched some of their videos, but we haven't spoke to them. No.
I've not watched their videos. So thanks, Heather. We'll check them out. That's awesome. Darius, love your personalities and honest, humble videos. You two are such a
Aw.
cool sailing couple. Oh,
Thank you.
thank you. That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Tell us more about your biggest hopes as well as biggest fears. Happy birthday. That's such a lovely message.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
really cool,
Thank you.
those. Thank you.
Biggest hopes and biggest fear.
Do you want to go first?
Biggest hopes. It's just gonna sound probably kind of cliche and a little bit non-committal, but I honestly think just having, like, being healthy enough and, you know, to just keep living a really adventurous, really fun life.
Yeah.
It's kind of vague, but I think all I want is just to be able to keep doing whatever you want to do,
Yeah.
not being bound by anything, just
An adventure.
an adventure,
That,
basically.
mine's exactly
Yeah.
exactly the same. I literally just want to keep having adventures.
Yeah.
That's it. Kind of don't want to grow up. That's
You know what? Yeah, I think we have Peter Pan syndrome.
Yeah.
We just don't want to grow up. We want to still just always do what we want to do,
Yeah.
and
Like-
that's it. And whether that's boat or something else, like, you know, we're not planning on just giving sailing up, but whether that was just something else really random,
Yeah.
like, you know, backpacking the world, traveling,
There's so many.
climbing Everest, whatever.
We literally have so many countries we want to visit.
Yeah.
So when we first come up with this idea, sailing is one of the most perfect ways to visit a lot of countries and doing it in your own time, sort of thing. And you really get to explore and
Yeah.
like you get a real good sense of the cultures of the countries you're going to. So this is a brilliant way of doing it. But there's a lot of countries that are landlocked.
Yeah.
So if we want to go and travel and see them
that's true.
countries,
Yeah.
we will have to find other alternative ways of doing it.
Yeah, that's a good shout, actually. And biggest fear?
Biggest fear, not being able to do that.
It seems like a bit of a...
No, so okay, it's not a fear, but
I know what you mean.
but if I was to stay in one place, that's probably one of the things that I don't look forward to the most, is being stuck in one place.
Yeah.
I think even if I found my absolute paradise, I think there's just so many fruits of the world that even if I found paradise, I would still want to go and see other places as well. I just like having the options.
Yeah.
And the adventures.
Yeah. Good shout. Good answer. I'd agree with that. Jason, just waiting on our curry to be delivered. Oh, what did you have? What's your order? Andre said Depp is touring with Jeff Beck. Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
I remember now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only trouble is in the busy months around the Greece islands, all the mega rich holiday on their massive motor cruisers, yachts, and ports are rammed full of them. Happy birthday.
That's very true.
Yeah. I think that's the hard thing. Like, usually if there's a really lovely anchorage, everyone knows it's lovely, don't they? So I think we're starting to see that even now in the Balearics. It's because it's obviously just starting to get into the busiest season now, and whereas before we had a pick of like our pick of a spot in an anchorage, now we're very limited, aren't we? But I guess that's the price of beauty, isn't it?
It's a double-edged sword, because then if we want the warm free diving and stuff like that, and the much calmer weather, then that is the summer. If we're willing to sacrifice some comfort and the sailing, and you know the water's going to be colder when we go in diving, I don't know. We enjoy both.
I was going to say, you won't sacrifice warm water. You can't handle cold water.
No
way.
I have to put my 7mm wetsuit on.
Just Tam said, Vegas rule, baby.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, top up Jade's glass.
Jade.
Do you know what? That's a good excuse to get some chocolate.
Yeah, get some chocolate. You happy with Sprite?
Yeah, that's fine. You can read the comments while I'm getting some snacks.
Okay, I will try my best. My eyes aren't as good as Jade's. So where did we get to? Vegas roll, baby. Actually, Stag 28's roll as well. Something. What's the one after that? There's always something that needs doing on a boat. What's the next big project on Talisman?
I think we're quite notorious for not doing boat jobs.
Yeah. So there is things that need doing. I would say the next one is a windlass. We actually have the windlass on the boat, and we could fit it not any time, but
Mhm.
whenever we choose to fit it, we're going to have to get some parts and some materials. And we've just enjoyed the cruising so far. So I think once we get to a place and we're going to be staying there for maybe a month or 2 months, so maybe
Yeah.
Albania is where we'll do the next like bigger jobs, which will be including fitting a windlass. Have you guys been vegan always, or did you convert? Do you miss meat? I think we've been vegan 5 years now.
Yeah. You were vegetarian before that.
And we were vegetarian before that for, I don't know, probably another 3-4 years, something like that.
Okay.
I don't miss meat at all. I stopped eating meat originally because I had stomach problems, and meat just caused really bad acid reflux for me. But then once I'd had surgery, I was vegan anyway, so we just didn't eat meat. But yeah, really like the diet, to be honest, and it's really opened up like all the different like spices. Because before, when I used to eat meat, I had quite a bland diet, whereas now I'm more experimental with my food.
I think as well, not having the fridge and freezer, it's
Actually,
obviously
on a
lot
boat,
easier.
it's a lot easier. Yeah, if you don't have a fridge or
Yeah.
freezer, eating vegan's just way easier.
Happy birthday to you.
Jade.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bree. Happy birthday to you.
Making a wish.
Make a wish.
Hooray!
Hooray!
You can't take the chocolate away.
Does anybody want some of this lovely cake? Some of this lovely yummy cake? Carry on.
Pass me the chocolate.
A plate for chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay, what have I missed? Right, guys. I've got to take the cat and the dog for a walk. Great to see you having an awesome time. Expect more questions in your DMs. Safe seas and catch you again soon. Thanks so much for coming,
thank you.
guys.
Yeah,
thanks for tuning in. And yeah, send us questions anytime in our DMs, of course. Please ask away. Lewis said, tempted for a fridge yet? Do you eat fish with all the spearfishing and such? I don't have one, but going to take the plunge. I like bacon too much, wouldn't survive long on greens. Oh, we don't survive on greens either.
No, we eat a lot.
Did you see how much pasta we eat?
Yeah.
How much pasta and noodles we eat, and bread?
Yeah, pancakes. With the spearfishing, I just think it's really difficult in the Mediterranean. I haven't tried it yet because I don't feel like I've been in a good enough place.
What noise?
So the horn was one of the cruise ships, and the other noise is the bilge pump.
Oh. Carry on.
Yeah, so we just haven't found a good place to go spearfishing the Med yet. And also, it's really overfished, and I don't really feel fully comfortable spearfishing somewhere that's already decimated by the fishing industry. But if I came across something that was a healthy population and everything worked out and I felt okay about it, there's no reason why I wouldn't.
Yeah. Chilled chocolate would be a win for sure. Oh no. I like my chocolate warm and melty.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what a fridge would be good for us.
I think a freezer.
A freezer would be much better for us actually than a fridge.
Yeah, because we could just like freeze meals and.
Yeah, like do a bunch of like leftovers and just freeze them and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, honestly, we're totally fine with it. I think. Like the foods we eat don't really need refrigerating, so.
No. And
yeah,
we've lived on the boat so long now that we've got used to. Like, we're not got used to, but like, we would know if we were gonna miss something or if it would benefit us. If we really needed a fridge or freezer, I think we'd have got one by now.
Yeah, the only thing it would be good for actually is everyone that comes on the boat knows that we have warm beers. So I guess for hosting people, it'd be good to have cold beers.
Yeah. But then we just buy ice.
We go round our neighbour's house. Cara and Brendan know.
Yeah, they've got
a fridge.
And it's really cold.
The best curry I remember having was from a backstreet takeaway in Tipton.
Yeah. Tipton do good ones as well.
Good ones. Definitely. Huzzah and chocolate.
Whee.
Yay. Hi Anthony, how's it going?
Hey.
Hope all is good. Vince said 25 years veggie for me. Feels so much better for it too.
Yeah. That's one thing I noticed actually when I changed. Not to kind of talk too much on it, but I definitely felt a lot better. And as I say, I had some stomach issues years ago as well.
Yeah. Heather said happy birthday from Canada.
Oh, thank you, Heather.
Thank you. Hope you're okay. Andy said, I've got to go. Lovely to listen in. Oh, Jade, what a lovely happy birthday as always. Much love from the Forest of Dean.
Oh, thanks, Andy.
Thanks, Andy. It's really good to speak to you.
Yeah, stay well.
Yep, stay well, and we'll speak to you soon.
Enjoy that sailing trip as well.
Yeah, good luck. Are you hooked on sailing in general, or just the adventure side of things?
Both. I would definitely say both. I love sailing. Like the good. It's adventurous.
I was gonna say, I think it's because the sailing is such an adventure.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
And it's just it's. I like long sails.
Yeah.
Like going out for a bit of fun, a few hours. That's great as well. I feel like we tend to hone our skills if we do those sorts of sails. But going for like 24 hours or 30 hours or much longer, you get into a rhythm. And when you get on the rhythm with the sea, and you really just start to, I can't explain it. It's almost like meditation being out at sea when everything's just flowing. You've got the rock. Yeah, it's just brilliant.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. It's very much that like at one with nature type thing as well.
Yeah.
Like just the literally the motion of the sea. I think it's the most relaxing thing that there is.
Yeah. And also, where else am I going to see a fin whale that comes up next to the boat, twice the size of the boat, and scares the living daylights out of me?
Yeah. Sailing is epic. Like, it can make you feel so many emotions as well. Like, because it can be so scary.
Yeah.
So intense. Like, so boring if it's a motor and you just, and the weather's naff, and like, you can just be like kind of going along with the motion of motoring, and then it can be absolutely spectacular. And
you can be cold, you can be hot and bothered.
It's just so different all the time. Like, yeah, we love it. And also, we love like not doing anything as well sometimes. And that really is the best time to not do anything, is when you're sailing and you can't do anything, you're just focusing on the sail, and it's
taking time out for yourself.
Yeah, it is awesome. We'd recommend sailing to anyone. My birthdays are becoming a fire hazard for boats.
Yeah.
So on my birthday, Bryn put candles in an orange for me. So I think my birthday cake for Bryn was much better than Bryn's birthday cake for me.
So
it was half an orange.
She thinks it was half an orange. It was just so beautifully made out of cake that she thought it was an orange.
It tasted like an orange.
You didn't eat it, I did.
How are you getting on with that solar grill thing? Worth getting?
Yes. If you're going to use them a lot, they are definitely worth it.
I know they're a bit expensive though.
They are expensive, so if it's only going to be like you're not going to use it very often, it might sit in the back of a cupboard. It's an expensive thing to have sit in a cupboard, but we use ours a lot.
We use ours a lot because obviously we don't have that much gas on the boat, and as you guys notice, we keep running out of gas. And it's brilliant. It cooks every time. It's amazing. We actually broke the inner tube to it not long ago, so we didn't have it for a couple of weeks or something. But GoSun shipped us out a new inner tube as soon as we asked them. So that's all set back up again now, so we can start using it again.
And it's like you can set it and leave it, so you can do half a meal in it. If you can do your whole meal, but if you just want to do a part of your meal, so you're just saving some of the gas, or you just want to snack, you just chuck it in, and it's just so good. Yeah,
it's brilliant. Little Legs Jodie, happy birthday to you both, beautiful ones. Cheers, bottoms up.
Oh, thanks you,
so
Jodie.
Much. Cheers to you as well.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers. Brendan said 2 fridges. Do you want a cold one now? Well, we're actually not drinking, like, are we really? Like tonight, we're just not really. We're just kind of.
The problem is, so your parents have been here.
Yeah.
And we drank a bit with your parents.
We drank a lot with my parents.
And I feel like I need to detox. Yeah. And if I did have a drink, I may fall asleep.
That's true.
The sun and alcohol and me.
Yeah.
It just ends up with me asleep.
I know Brendan's disappointed in that answer. Yeah. He wants to give you a cold beer.
He does. He
wants he wants to make you an old fashioned.
He wants to get me drunk, is what he wants to do.
He does. He really does. But no, we're on the Sprite and Bryn's on the orange juice. Craig said, happy birthday from the Solent. We're about to take our stag 28 out for 2 weeks around the Solent. This will be our first time out for a longer period than a day sail on our own boat.
Amazing.
That's epic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Where are you thinking of going? What's the route? What's the circle? Are you staying in Priory Bay? 'Cause that was our favourite place.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let us know how you get on. That's really exciting.
It's nice to see another stag out. That's brilliant.
Vince said, there you go. Tagged you on Insta. Okay, I'll have a look.
Perfect.
I'll have a look what answers the next one.
I feel like someone's just boarded the ship.
Here we go.
There we go.
Wait. Guys, look at this.
You're not getting away with it.
Look at this for peer pressure.
Look at this out of shop beers, look.
Out of shop beers. They're not open. Yeah.
This is Brendan. You all know Brendan. How's it going? What are you up to?
I'm famous.
How are you?
How are you?
Watching this shit.
Oh, what are you watching this for? You've got nothing better to watch.
We're just.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, wicked.
Thanks for the beer, dude.
Thank you for the beer. I guess we've got to drink it now. You're going to watch us, okay?
Yeah.
Tip it down the sink, Bryn.
No, he's right there.
Oh, well, thanks, Brendan. Thank you. We'll have this one beer then. Cheers. Cheers, everyone. Cheers to Brendan and Cara.
Yeah.
They're ice cold beers. It is cold. It's a cold beer.
It's perfectly cold beer.
Ugh. Someone else said, Graham said, I've got a beer. Does a rocket anchorage hinder or assist it? I'm not going to answer that question.
Yeah.
Buying a boat early next year, that beer made me ask.
The beer made you ask.
A question to you both. Small boats are all about compromise, but if space wasn't an issue, what would be one thing you wish you could have on board?
I'll let you answer on then. I know what mine is.
If space wasn't an issue. See you later. See you in a bit. Well, I think you'd want to flip in dive. A whole scuba diving setup, wouldn't you?
It'd be dive gear. That's one thing I'd like to keep on a boat.
Yeah, dive gear. Probably, yeah.
Because I just love the sea, so like it's lovely. It's amazing being on it and sailing, but I also want to be under it.
I can't think of anything else really. We'd like a water maker, but I don't think that's space. I think that's money more than anything.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah. Can't think of anything else.
No.
All my family and friends. My dog from back home.
Everyone in this chat, because I want you all to experience sailing.
I'm still laughing at Graham's question. One beer for your birthday, Bryn. Come on. All right. Brendan.
Yeah.
He's gone there. He's gone there, but this is what we have to contend with.
Yeah. This is what sailors are like.
Do you know what? I'm going to have a...
Oh,
shandy. I have a shandy. Oh, yeah. How about that? Lovely. Say hello to Spence on Foxy Lady, his small vintage cat, but he also has a small monohull he inherited, had to fix the engine. He's just sailed around the Isle of Wight.
Oh,
okay.
Hey.
Okay, yeah. Hello to Spence on Foxy Lady.
Yeah. Hi, Spence.
No, I think Clive's telling us about him.
Ah.
Yeah. Can you gain a few days on your Schengen visas by checking out doing a longer passage? For example, if you do Balearics to Sardinia.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes is the answer.
Yeah.
And you can also kind of be on passage for slightly longer periods as well. But I think you just have to be sensible with it.
Yeah. Well, that is what we'll be doing, really, actually, isn't it?
Yeah. We are going to check out Spain when we leave Menorca, or when we leave either, and we will probably check back in. Maybe Italy, are we thinking?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So that's kind of the plan.
Yeah. Cheers from the Black Country. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ashley.
Yep.
Cheers.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah. Ashley's been in for ages.
Yeah, I know. I was saying cheers from the back.
Boat jobs never ending list and always escalate, as I well know from the picture you've seen from Rusty Wood.
Yes.
Oh, that's Jason Todd.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the boat jobs one's it's an interesting one for us, isn't it?
You
because
can,
we do what we need to do. Obviously, like we don't let anything kind of
we don't let anything get bad.
yeah, we do what we need to do, but we definitely try not to take on all the extra jobs until we're going to be somewhere for a while.
Yeah, you can. I think it's easy to get caught up in just
Yeah.
doing boat
Because
jobs.
there is always something to do.
There's always boat jobs. You could spend a whole summer just varnishing and sanding and varnishing and sanding. But I think it's important to enjoy the sailing.
Yeah.
Like there's certain jobs that won't stop a boat from sailing, and you're absolutely fine sailing through a season. So they don't. It doesn't need to be perfect. You just need to have fun.
Yeah.
But obviously, engine things and stuff like that, you need to make sure that you're on top of your maintenance.
Yeah, for sure. Craig said Marchwood to Cowes to Chichester to Southsea to Yarmouth. Staying over for the Isle of Wight festival, then pending weather and how it goes, either a longer sail to Cherbourg for a few days or down to Weymouth.
That sounds brilliant.
Oh yeah, that's an awesome journey.
We have to say hi to the guys at Southsea for us.
Yeah,
we absolutely loved it there.
Yeah, Southsea was great. For the Isle of Wight festival as well, that's awesome. That sounds like a really, really good couple of weeks for sure. Yeah, we really didn't sail much in the UK, and it is a shame, but just timings and but the UK is awesome for sailing, isn't it? Lee, don't come enough. I don't know what that means, but tempted to buy a yacht for sale in Greece. Taxes paid. Coming to some inheritance. Don't want to put it into bricks mortar and feel stuck, but I haven't any sailing experience and certificates. So we didn't have any sailing experience or certificates either when we bought our sailboat.
Yeah.
But obviously we bought it in the UK, so I guess that's more straightforward.
Yeah,
in some ways.
If you're, and also our boat was really cheap, so it wouldn't have been the end of the world if like things hadn't worked out. If you're spending a substantial amount of money on a boat, I would say definitely get it surveyed, and I would probably say do a sailing course. So with Greece, obviously there's a load of sailors that will say you don't need the qualifications and things like that. But I think there's a lot of places in Greece where they do ask for an ICC. Yeah. Well, if you do your day skipper with the RYA, you can claim your ICC for free with it. So you get both. And true. The ICC is what they ask for mostly in the med. The day skipper is also recognised as well. Yeah. And that will also give you give you the experience that you'll need to be able to handle a boat as well. And you'll get your sea legs and you'll get a good feeling for it, and you know more if it's for you or not. So I'd say give that a go, and if you're still loving it after that, it's absolutely worth it rather than making a bad decision. Yeah.
But we also did toy with the idea of just buying a boat in the Med rather than the UK, I think. And I still don't know now, to be honest, what if we went back in time, what would we do? Would we buy one in the UK or would we have just bought it in the Med? Because
it depends on everyone's situation.
Yeah, like what would we have done, do you think?
For us, it was always going to be in the UK. I think because we wasn't financially strong enough. If anything didn't work out, that's true. Like there's people that buy boats and then the engines break like 10 weeks later. Yeah. In the UK, we can just go back and work on the boat at the same time. But if we had to keep flying out to a country, it'd have made it really difficult.
But I think also, actually, because we bought our boat in January 2020. So we had the intention of like sailing like, at least a year or probably 2 years in the UK. And what actually happened was COVID hit. So really we only had a good 6 months sailing in the UK. So we didn't really get much sailing in the UK anyway. So we probably could have just bought a boat in the Med. But then we'd have missed out obviously on Biscay and I'm glad we did it the way we did it, I think. But don't come a knocking when the boat is rocking. Vince, diving is just fab. My compromise was removing the toilet to open the galley up a bit. I do have a fridge though. Gotta keep the cider cold. We love diving. We haven't been scuba diving in quite a long time now.
No.
But we are hoping to do some in Mallorca.
Yes.
In the next few days, hopefully.
Yeah, it might happen.
But yeah, free diving is also amazing because it's so convenient as well. Like you don't have to put all the equipment on. But yeah,
literally just jump in the water and get going.
And yeah, my compromise was removing the toilet to open the galley up a bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we're super happy with the layout of Talisman, and like the storage and everything.
If anyone gets a chance to go on a Stag 28
Yeah.
just to see how well laid out they are, do it. Because
Yeah.
when people that have been on this boat and like they then talk about modern boats, they are bigger and they do have more space, but it's just not as practical. Like the way the storage is, this boat is so practical.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you get a chance to get on a Stag 28, give it a go and just have a little look around. Might give you some ideas as to what might work on a boat that you own.
Gary, hi guys, I saw you at the NEC and awesome talks. You come across very well, totally real and true in every way.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thanks, Gary.
That feels so long ago now, yeah.
God, that feels like ages ago. We were so nervous.
Yeah, we was.
I thought Brim was gonna pass out.
Yeah, I actually have stage fright. Like, I genuinely have stage fright.
He always says this, like he does have stage fright, but then as soon as you get on stage, you're like Mr. Charisma.
I think it's the you know, what did they call it when like you put on a front to hide your fears?
Yeah.
Fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it. That's got us this far, innit?
Yeah.
Clive, neither did Wildlands, no training. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We watched Wildlands a lot when we first started sailing, and we've been in touch with them quite a lot. Haven't we? We're still hoping to bump into them. So far, we've been in different places in Mallorca, but we're hoping to bump into them still. Yeah, they're awesome.
It does go to show that you don't need the qualifications.
Yeah.
It just depends on, like, again, when they brought their first boat, it was a cheap boat. And I think if you're willing to learn on a cheap, small boat, you can get away without having the qualifications.
Yeah.
And again, you don't really need them in the UK. But if you're going to invest money, I would probably want to know that I'm going to enjoy this sort of thing.
And I think the only thing that I would say about the qualification stuff is it's one of those things that the chances are you're never going to get asked for it. But then we have met people that have been asked for it, and if they don't have it, you can get in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
In some countries,
some countries, not in all.
Not in all, but in some places in the Mediterranean, you do get checked for it.
Yeah.
And the chances are it won't happen to you, so you could get away with it. But we were just like, the last thing we want is like a massive fine or something. So for the small price of what, like, I guess the ICC and the day skipper cost overall,
500, 600, 700, something like that.
Yeah, like it's a lot of money, but we were just like, we don't want to end up with like a 10 grand fine or something.
Well, the flip side of that, which I think is really ridiculous, is that someone could have been sailing for 60 years, gathered
ridiculous.
60,000 nautical miles, never had a qualification, but knows the sea better than anyone else.
Yeah.
And then they could be like, so where are your qualifications? And he'll be like,
yeah,
my life is a living sea qualification.
Yeah. But then someone like us who has no idea what we're doing gets this piece of paper after like 3 months of sailing.
Yeah.
And we are then seen as qualified. I think it's mad.
And we can get a charter, bare bones charter, and things like that. So
we didn't feel qualified when we first set out.
No,
just because we had the qualification.
I would say the qualification, as for anyone who is interested in doing it, it is like a bit of a driving test. It doesn't teach you to. It doesn't teach you everything that you would need to know about cruising and living aboard or anything like that, but it's kind of gives you the bare basics. It'll get you going. You'll learn how a boat works and sailing enough. But yeah, the real learning comes from doing.
Yeah, absolutely, experience.
Yeah.
They say because of the tidal ranges, if you learn and sail in the Solent, you can sail anywhere. Yeah, I think I get why people say that now.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Like the Mediterranean obviously has its challenges as well.
They're just different.
But them tides in the Solent were like mad sometimes, aren't they?
Yeah, like I remember there was times when we were sailing from Chichester back to Southsea and we were going backwards.
Yeah.
Because we mistimed the tide.
Yeah, we were literally going backwards.
Yeah, we're literally going backwards like a knot and a half. So it is important, like, and also it's just a great experience in the Solent. Because I've never seen so much traffic and lights. Like we went out of a night time to just get to see what it was like sailing at night, and there's lights everywhere, and you have to try and learn how to make sense of that. Yeah. And then you've got ships that are moving and you can't see them, and you've got to learn how to make sense of it. So if you can sail there,
for sure.
I truly, honestly believe you can sail anywhere.
Yeah.
Or at least where we've sailed so far, down to the Med and in the Med.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I think so.
Yeah.
I'm glad we started in the UK. I think.
Yeah.
Nice one, guys. Thanks for the reply. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the questions.
I was drinking your drink then.
Cheeky. Lee said, has your channel made it more possible for you to travel the world? That's an interesting question, actually.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I wouldn't say it's made it more possible.
I think it's gave us a new avenue that we didn't know existed.
Yeah.
Because like obviously now it's a income, like it's an income that we're getting from making these videos.
Yeah.
And it's obviously like just enough to support our living.
Yeah.
Which I guess does mean that technically we can just travel the world now just doing this.
And if anyone's like curious, at the minute it's like £200 to £300 a month.
Yeah, so we're earning about
YouTube.
It's quite changing as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like obviously when we were back in England, it went way down.
Yeah.
And it's starting to grow again now. So yeah, about 300 I think a month is what we get at the minute.
Yeah.
And that's more or less what we spend as well. So yeah, it is like sustaining us, which is amazing. I guess the flip side of that is we're not kind of saving anything because we're earning exactly what we're spending.
Yeah.
So we're not putting anything aside. So for example, if we wanted to go and like, you know, travel the world, like paying for flights and backpacking and stuff like that, we couldn't do that.
No.
Really. But yeah, I don't know. It's opened new avenues for sure.
It's made us think about how we could be sailing around the world.
Yeah.
That's for sure. So
definitely.
It's opened that avenue.
Yeah. And it's really exciting, to be honest, because like when you've got a sailboat, the world is just there, like to travel. It's insane.
It makes places seem so much smaller.
Yeah.
Like the fact that we sailed here makes that area seem so much smaller because we literally went past every coastline all the way down here.
Yeah, it's so cool. Yeah, it's not something we ever thought would be possible, so that's amazing, really. Andre, almost anywhere in the UK is a challenge, but we are on an island in the Atlantic, same latitude as Moscow. Brendan, also most marinas won't let you in without insurance. Insurance is harder without qualifications. Yeah,
that's a very good
true.
Point,
yeah, so for our insurance we had to show qualifications, didn't we, as well? So yeah, that is true, very true. Clive, the US is a bit like that. You need certificates and get insurance. I think it's good to buy a boat which is both smaller and cheaper than you can afford.
Yes,
100%. Yeah,
I think that is one of the best keys and most crucial advice. Is you can easily buy a big boat really cheap. That's gonna literally be a money pit because the reason why it's so cheap is because it's almost there's no value in it because it would cost so much money to get it back on the water that you're paying above the odds. So that's why they are that cheap. But getting a really good quality, well-built small boat that's pretty much ready to sail, and also it's going to be cheaper on insurance, easier to sail because it's easier to handle a small boat.
Yeah, that's true.
And it'll be cheaper in marinas. It's just a much better way to go.
I got asked for my qualifications when I arrived in Martinique. I showed him my day skipper certificate and he said I should not be sailing at night. He laughed and stamped my entry papers.
Yeah.
That's to be fair, I suppose technically, but we all do it.
Happy birthday to you both for your recent birthdays. You guys are smashing it. Congrats.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
And thanks for checking in, man.
Yeah, that's Amy and Wes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys. Good to see you. Hope you're both well.
Yeah.
Where are you two at the minute? Gwen said, so compared to paying rent and bills and a house, what are the costs of upkeep, running and anchorage of Talisman? That's a really good question, Gwen.
So our house that we had in the UK was about, $1,100 a month for bills, rent, and that was like trying to live pretty cheap as well.
Yeah. So we were just we obviously were living with our parents when we were last home.
Yeah.
Because we gave up a house we were renting to save money. So the house we were renting in before we moved back in with our parents was like in the Black Country, Birmingham area basically. And about 1,100 that was costing us, I think.
That was like bills, cheap food, and living like pretty cheap, as cheaply as we could.
And now we live on between 200 and 400 a month is the average we worked out.
That's not including marinas.
I was going to say it's not including marinas because that changes so much depending on like where we are and obviously the weather and stuff like that. But in the costing video we did last year,
I think it was like 400 to 600
Yeah.
is like the averages out.
yeah,
But I think so far for everything that I see, like winterizing and stuff like that, it's about 1,600 to 2,000 for our size of boat for 6 months in a marina over winter. And then obviously in the summer we're out of marinas mostly, so we're at anchor and everything's just way
and
way
anchor
cheaper.
is free, as well. It's free to anchor in everywhere we've been so far.
Yeah,
So when we're at anchor, we're essentially living completely for free.
yeah. I think our food is probably one
Our
of the
food's the biggest cost.
Yeah, yeah.
But even that, I think, like
150, 200,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
mm,
So yeah, it's pretty cheap. It can be
It's-
done pretty cheap.
it's definitely cheaper. We've definitely found it cheaper for sure.
Yeah.
But equally, we haven't really paid anything on Talisman. No upkeep, no running costs, nothing.
No.
And obviously, if something did go wrong, that could be a big cost.
Yeah.
But so far, like this season and last season, we didn't have to spend any money really on Talisman
No.
at all.
Well, look, I was just trying to think as well. So like, we've had really expensive months, and then
Yeah.
but last month, like we left Almerimar. I'm trying to think how many marinas we stayed in. I think it was just 2.
Just 2, I think.
That was
Yeah.
Cartagena
And
San
San Antonio.
Antonio. And then it was just food on top of that. I think like
Yeah.
literally that month would have cost like 150
Yeah.
to 200 pounds
Yeah.
in total. So
It's definitely cheaper, I think.
yeah, for sure.
Like it depends where you are in the world as well.
Yeah, the
And what
Caribbean.
size boat you're on.
Yeah, because the Caribbean, the food can be really
Yeah.
expensive, or yeah.
But for us, a lot cheaper to live on a boat than in a house.
Mhm.
Like a lot cheaper, which is awesome. Crossing Biscay is an incredible achievement. Yeah, we enjoyed Biscay so much.
It's still one of the favourite sailing.
Yeah, it really gave us the bug of doing like longer sails as well. Like it was amazing. Boat time, of course, doing good, thanks. Hope you are good too. We are near Leicester at the moment in the countryside.
Oh,
Lovely,
beautiful.
lovely.
Actually, I think them guys have just been to the Crick boat show as well.
Oh yeah, you were at the boat show, weren't you? Yeah.
I bet that was loads of fun.
I
Yeah.
always wanted to go to that.
Yeah. Vince said I paid £750 for Jazzy Girl. However, I spent around 10k on her, but that does include a brand new engine, and she's literally a home from home.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like you said, you buy cheap, but then you've got that money to.
Yeah. And like
invest.
that boat has now got a brand new engine, like that.
Shouldn't let you down.
Which is the most expensive thing to go wrong.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
That's like when we got Talisman, the engine was pretty new already, so our investment was into the navigation gear and the electronics, and like the boats next to us that have similar navigation gear are like hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
So like you can literally make a small boat as up to date, as comfortable, and yeah, it's just nice to do it that way, we think.
You doing good to be living on that. Not having a fridge means other people supply the cold beer. Do you know what? Exactly.
Cheers, Brendan.
Maybe that was our plan all along. Do you know what? We've been keeping our beers in the bilge actually, which had been keeping them super cold, but now it's starting to get hotter. It's just not working anymore. It's not working. It's a bit cooler, but it's not cold.
I know that you're saying
super cold, and I know that Brendan and Cara still might be watching, and they didn't think they were super cold.
It's so funny. We always we get a beer out the bilge, and we're like, oh my god, it's actually cold. This is amazing. And then Cara and Brendan come around to their fridge beers, and they're like, guys, no, it's not. It's not cold. Where are you guys at the moment? So we're still in Palma at the moment.
In Mallorca.
Palma in Mallorca. We've been here for a week, but we're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah.
But we'll still be in Mallorca probably for another
few days
few days, at least a week maybe, and then we'll be heading to Menorca.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's beautiful here. Mallorca has been beautiful. It's really surprised me actually. It's been even nicer than I was expecting.
Really cool.
Recently found the channel Sailing Holly Blue. Liverboard family of 2 adults, 2 boys. They wintered in Los, I think. Check them out. Oh, I've seen them. I actually think we first came across them. They were on like a TV show.
Oh, that's them guys.
Yeah, it's some kind of like living off grid show.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was on now, but yeah, I know who they are. I don't think I've really watched their YouTube videos, but yeah, we'll check them out for sure. Samuel, I love watching your uploads. Keep up the good work.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks so much. Really glad you're enjoying them.
Yeah.
And we'll keep going.
Yeah.
But yeah, has anyone got any other questions? Because if not, we're probably gonna clock out soon, I think.
Yeah. It's been amazing, though. It's been
been
so nice
lovely.
catching up with
It's been
everyone.
really, really lovely, guys. It's been so nice
Yeah.
chatting to you all.
I feel like it's been such a long time since we've connected and done this.
Since we've connected.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been a long time since we've been alive, actually.
Yeah.
I think it was in England, we did the last one, but
If people think we should do more of these, just let us know.
yeah. It's so cool. You're going to all the holiday places I used to go as a kid. So cool to see it from a different perspective.
Oh.
That's cool.
So that's the thing, like, because these are holiday destinations for a lot of the UK, and I'd never been like to any of them. I'd been to Menorca though, so I'm looking forward to going back to Menorca and seeing the difference from when I was 7.
Yeah, probably a lot different.
Yeah. There was chickens on the beach when I was 7.
We're missing you guys. That's Lucy and the kids and everyone. They're missing us.
We miss you too.
We miss you too.
You'll have to. We'll see. Yeah. Hopefully, we'll see you soon.
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll see you in Albania.
Yeah.
What can we viewers look forward to seeing next? Ooh. Lots more eating, food,
diving, sailing, city montages.
City montages. No, we're quite looking forward to honestly just probably like living off grid a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's getting into the like peak season now as well. Like, the water's warmer. We're anchoring all the time now.
Yeah.
Even some of the videos that are going to come out soon, like we're at anchor constantly, and
Yeah.
I think probably just more of that aspect will be fun. To see maybe like us just diving and exploring like remote places, and that's what we want to be doing anyway. Whether or not the weather or the anchorages will let us do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and just lots of sailing, hopefully.
We want. It would be an absolute dream to bring you guys some of the cool nature as well.
Yeah.
Like to show that up in some of the videos.
Yeah.
So we'll try our best.
Yeah, some like diving videos and stuff like that as well. Gwen said, "I'm so glad I caught this live stream. Miss you guys. So glad it's going well."
Oh,
thanks,
we miss
Gwen.
you too, Gwen.
We're glad you tuned in. I'll text you after. Do you guys work when travelling? Must be some money to make along the way. We don't. We just do YouTube.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm sure there is money to make along the way. It's a bit harder now in the Mediterranean for us because we can't just work like really that easily because of Schengen.
Or if we did, we'd have to stay put.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's another thing where would it be worth staying in one place over the travelling that we're doing and constantly moving?
Yeah, like we want to see more places, and kind of the best way to do that is just to keep our like schedule a bit free and like honestly YouTube, like I wouldn't say it's obviously work, it's not the same thing, but it ticks us over enough, it gives us the money we need, and we're quite happy to just kind of do that for now probably.
And if we have to go back for 3 months to the UK, which we would do over Christmas to see our families anyway, and do a little bit of work, and it just tops up our kitty for the next year enough to keep us going.
Cornish, good to chat to you. Enjoy your travels. Thank you. It's good to talk to you too.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for like all the support you give us in the comments and everything.
It's amazing.
Lucy said just over 4 weeks. Not that I'm counting.
That'll be about the time when we get there, I reckon.
See you there. Lee said spearfishing.
Spearfishing.
Yeah.
I really do want to do some spearfishing, but it's again like so hopefully as these next videos will be coming out and you'll see more of us free diving, you'll kind of see what state the oceans are in, like in terms of how much fish is there and the size of the fish. So like when we've been free diving over the last few weeks, the fish are very small, like not a size that you can really catch them. And I think I would feel uncomfortable going spearfishing when it's not really, they're really small and there's not really good populations. Yeah. But it might not be like that everywhere in the Med. So as we're cruising round, if we do find good spots, I think I will try and catch some fish.
Vince said, where are you going to be next season? Hope to catch up with you then, as it's been put on hold till then due to the engine issue.
Next season? I think we'll probably...
I don't know.
I think we will probably still be in the Med.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I really don't know. I feel like there's a lot more of the Med to explore.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to really be able to get...
Like, we're not going to have seen Greece this season, I don't think.
We'd like to get our teeth into Greece.
Yeah, so Probably still bumming around the med somewhere, to be honest.
Yep.
Yeah. So we'll see you then. Clive said, good weather and sailing you too. Thanks, Clive.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we always really appreciate your support.
Yeah,
You've been
definitely.
awesome and like so helpful in all your comments and stuff. So thank you. Excited to see what you get up to. Love following along. Thanks, guys.
Oh, thank
We're still
you.
hoping to see you out on the sea soon.
Yeah, for sure. The offer still stands.
The offer still stands. Heather said, love chatting with you guys. Take care and keep adventuring. Thanks,
Oh,
Heather.
thanks, Heather.
Thank you for tuning in as well. Sailing Uma proposed Young Cruisers group.
I did see Sailuma put a video I haven't seen.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it, so I'll have to check. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Young Cruisers group.
Just keep it real. People get tired of clickbait and fake drama. You're both a breath of fresh air.
I just don't think we
Thank
could
you.
do it.
Thank you. So that's really kind.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we've had loads of discussions about like clickbait and stuff like that, and
Maybe we're too British.
yeah. I feel like we can't like, I don't know, like a few things have happened, nothing major, but we've had like we had like an engine thing happen once at sea, and we were like, shall we say this video, you know,
Yeah.
engine dies in this, and we were just like,
Nah, it was a really good sail.
it was a really good sail.
I'd rather tell everyone that it was an amazing sail.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm sure we'd get a lot more views if we played up to the YouTube algorithm a bit more. But yeah. Samuel, how far south are you planning to go?
I'm not sure. I'm like.
Yeah, I don't know.
We might go to Tunisia, like in the Mediterranean at least. We'll probably at some point visit Tunisia, Malta, Morocco, maybe when we're coming out. So just we don't really limit ourselves with.
Yeah.
And if you're on about globally, like I don't think we'd limit ourselves. Like we would just sail almost anywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Taking a walk around the docks, boat spotting might be interesting. Oh god, we do that all the time.
All the time. In fact, do you know what? We're gonna take you on
we will do that.
We'll do that in a video. And we'll
Yeah.
take you around and
show you what we can see.
Yeah, we saw Raphael Nadal's boat.
Yes, he has a Sun Reef 80, which is like a motor catamaran, and it's amazing. It's down there.
Yeah. Got to go. See you soon, Lucy, Leo.
See you, Lucy.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Salvation Air Force. Hi, both. Hey, how's it
Hey.
going? Vince said, well, that's a bit ageist. What about us old fogies? What did we say?
I can't remember
what we said now.
Remind us what that's in reference to, because, you know, our memories are going at this age.
Yeah, remind us. We're the old fogies. Yeah, I can't. I'm trying to think what we said now. What's a bit ageist? I need to know now.
Yeah.
Bet you are jealous as hell of those of us still in Langston Harbour.
Oh, do you know what?
Good times.
That's got a soft spot in my heart, Langston
Good
Harbour.
old Langston Harbour.
Yeah.
Good times. I actually kind of want to watch our old videos back one day, like the first ones in like the harbour and in South
we need
Sea,
to do it.
just to see what it's like. I bet I will cringe watching it, but I'd like to see what it's like. Awesome stream, guys. Stay safe and happy sailing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, the young cruisers group. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it is a little bit ageist.
It is a little bit. I think young cruisers is a state of mind, personally.
Yeah, because what classifies a young cruiser?
Yeah, you're as young as you feel, ain't you?
Yeah.
You're as young as you are in your mind.
And if you're buying brand new boats, you could be as young as your boat.
True.
Our boat is 43.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Uma.
I'm Lauren Marine, where you started from. Oh, Lauren Marine.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's so interesting. Yeah,
What's
our very
the
first
guy's name?
place.
Ian.
Danny.
Yeah. I wonder
Yeah.
if Danny's still there.
Danny and Angela,
Yeah.
I think.
Yes, yeah, it is.
I
Oh
think
my
they're the
God.
ones that run it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still there. Keep making the world a more exciting place for us viewers. Stay young and peace out.
Thanks, you.
Darius. Really appreciate that. Thank you for watching and supporting as well.
Yeah.
Vince said I'm only 54 and now retired.
That's the dream.
Yeah, that's
retirement.
awesome. That's amazing.
Sunny as hell in South Sea today. Do
Lovely.
you know what? It always the weather was good down there.
Yeah, South Sea was nice. Yes, they're still there.
Oh,
Danny
amazing.
and Angela. Oh, that's awesome.
You'll have to tell them that we made it to the Med, because I think when we told them, because we brought Talisman there, and we were like, yeah, we're going to sell to the Med, they kind of give us a look of,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should go and ask them if they remember Jade and Bryn on
Yeah.
a Talisman. I bet they won't.
Probably won't.
I don't think we're that memorable. That's really cool. Good memories. But yeah, I think we better tune out, guys.
Yeah.
It's been a really fun long chat.
Yeah.
But we'll let you all get to bed.
Yeah.
Let Bryn get to bed.
Yes, I'll finish my beer though.
Cheers, Brenda.
Pretty much.
What are you going to do with the rest of your night?
I might sit out and relax, and then maybe watch a bit of YouTube. Yeah.
Exciting stuff.
Exciting stuff. Yeah.
Um,
Thanks everyone for
Yeah.
like coming along and joining.
Oh, hi Spectral. We're just heading off now, but
Oh.
hope you're all good. Hopefully you can watch this back on catch up.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. It's been really, really fun. We've loved it.
Yeah.
It's been a really fun chat.
Yeah, it's been brilliant.
Thank you all so much for like the questions and everything.
And for following us and supporting and comments. It's been brilliant.
And we'll see you all soon. One last question. Is it true it always rains in Birmingham then?
Not as much as Manchester.
I
But
feel like
yes.
it did, apart from now we're not there, it's sunny.
Yeah.
But we'll see you guys soon. Thank you all so much for tuning
Yeah,
in.
thank you.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Take care. Bye everyone.